investigator and founder of Chestnut Ridge Paranormal. After a UFO sighting outside his home 13 years ago, Chadwick was pulled deep into the unknown.
What up, everybody? Welcome.
Everybody say hey to Gwen. Be thinking of Gwen. This is her day 7 coming out of surgery. Look how good she looks.
This is day 6.
I want to give a quick shout out, healing to Shane, who's on our network. I want to Rez, who he's getting better at home, and our producer Gwen. Y'all send some love and healing to all of them for me.
That's right.
We're getting there, guys. Yeah, this is day 6. Tomorrow's 7. After that, I got it. If I make it through tomorrow, I got it.
And today is day 2 of me being retired. I'm a full-time investigator now.
Yay. I would do both hands, but I only have one good one.
Now, yay. Golf clap.
Yay. There you go.
Yes. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, it's finally happened.
Wonderful.
I know it. It's been a wonderful 2 days for him. So we've got a very special guest. I mean, it's getting better.
Don't you have an announcement first?
Not yet. It'll be coming up shortly. Yeah, I'll talk to her in just a minute. But first, we're going to introduce our guest. You guys saw our guest intro that Gwen did. That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Let's bring in Chad. Yeah, she did.
She got skills. She got skills.
She's not just beauty.
I look like absolute poo right now because I'm just.
You look damn good, sister.
You're doing good, baby. You're doing good.
All right.
Here's our special guest, Chadwick. Well, why don't I see
Wrong one, baby.
Yeah,
that's why I was about to do it.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going, guys?
Thank you for joining us.
We're gonna make this fun for you tonight, bro.
Yep. This is your night.
Good time.
Hey, Nathan. So we're real Southerners. People will pop up and we stop and wave at them. So just wave and keep going, okay?
Yeah. Keep going.
I got
We're just Southern.
Yeah, that way we don't interrupt you because we'll have a lot of them pop in. So.
I was a probationary Southerner for a while. I lived in North Carolina for 10 years.
Now you know that. I want to pop up your logo. I see it behind you, but I'm going to pop it up. This is his paranormal group, Chestnut Ridge Paranormal.
I like that. That's pretty bad.
I think it's awesome. Yeah, so that's like his logo. The name of the group. That's it. I love it.
Yeah.
And you have had a really interesting background.
Yeah, and some pretty weird stuff. A lot of it going on around here on the Chestnut Ridge. This place, it's bizarre. And I lived here all my life, so I've been dealing with it most of my life. It's like I've been investigating it for about 13 years. And that all started right out the front door.
What happened to you?
Night. What's that?
What happened to you? What started all this?
Well,
That's some craziness.
It was Saturday night, and I was off of work because I work Monday through Friday. I've been working the same job for 15 years.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it. But I take a backpack with like snacks and different things, and all stuff like that. First aid kit, different things. Well, I was going to go out to the truck and get in, go through it, get out, whatever. So I went out the door, and as soon as I went out the door, it caught my eye. I saw this big black orb in the sky. And it was pretty big. I kind of compare it to the size of like a Volkswagen bus. Like the van. the hippie things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that size, I'd say. Maybe a little bit bigger, but it's kind of hard to explain. It was only up about 150 yards or so. That's what I estimated. I mean, it's hard to tell the distance with things in the sky like that, but it wasn't real far, and it wasn't real close either, you know? And the funny thing is, you go across the street from my house, there's a big hill, okay? And at the top of this hill here is a huge cemetery.
Oh.
And the far corner from where it began, I was over there looking around today. There's tombstones in there from the 1700s. It's old and it's big.
Wow.
It's like the whole top of that hillside is a grave. It's huge. It's probably about 4 or 5 acres. And this thing is just floating above the cemetery. And it's sitting there, and I'm just standing there looking at it. Just like amazed, stunned, kind of. It was really, I mean, it was so bright. I can't get over how bright it was. This thing just dimmed down and went out. And I was like, it's gone. And then it just lit back up. And it started doing that. Like it would get real bright, then it would dim down and go out. Then would light back up. So I come back in the house. My wife at the time, we're not together anymore, but I come and go with her. I was like, you gotta come out and see this thing. So she comes out. She's blown away, and it's doing the same thing. It's real bright. Then it would just go out, right back up. We started taking videos, and I don't know if it's like how the camera technology was at the time, but through my wife's phone, when it would come down and go out, it looked like it exploded into thousands of tiny stars.
Oh,
it was
wow.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty wild. So we're just standing there, and I'm like, well, let's go up in the cemetery and take some video and stuff, you know. So we got our kids, like, come on, get the car. We're like, what? It's a UFO. And they were amazed. They were young at the time. They're adults now. It's been a while. So we're all in the car in the cemetery, just sitting there filming it, watching it. And it would do the same thing. It would get real bright, then it would dim down to go out, and it would light back up. Then it started changing color. It went from it was white, then it would go like green to blue to red, and then like orange. It was bizarre, but every time it would dim down and go out, it would go back to white before it did that. It was pretty crazy. So we sat there and watched it for well over an hour.
Oh, wow.
And then it started floating off. It didn't like take off or zap out or anything. It just slowly started floating away. And we tried to follow it in the car, but we lost him. We lost him in the back roads back in there. We couldn't find it again. That thing was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was wild. And
well, Chad, that's funny. It's like if you couldn't keep with a car, we got aircraft that couldn't keep up with them. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point.
Then I'm going to ask you, what do you think about the government finally disclosing UFO evidence?
It's about time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely about time they denied it for a century now. Long. Yeah, I'm glad they're finally starting to push stuff out and, you know, show more to the public. They need.
Yeah, it's about time. You're
right. It's about time. And I'll tell you, dude, it's like ever since the 47 crash at Roswell, look at how our technology's advanced.
Right.
We came with Velcro after that. We came up with microwave after that. We came up with videotape after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That spawned all of it. Because that's stuff I think we re-engineered, reverse engineered, and made stuff out of it.
Right. I agree with that 100%. 100%.
And why would so many cultures in our history have cave drawings on? They drew what they saw.
Yep.
Yeah, they did.
You know, and
yeah, they put stuff up. That's what they put on the walls is what they saw outside. They weren't putting that stuff up. You know, come on.
Yeah, I mean, we're our tribe, mine, Lee's, and Gwen's is the Cherokee tribe and Iroquois and United Tribes of South Carolina. Where we have our powwow at, there's petroglyphs there, dude, and there are UFOs on that petroglyph.
Yeah.
And alien forms on that petroglyph.
That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, it's very obvious that's what it is.
Cool.
It's awesome. It really is. And
I'm excited about this stuff, man. I love it. I love it.
I do too. I mean, there's some things that we've been uncovering. Let me ask you a few questions real quick because I've got some more I want to surprise you with. First, we are going to be teaching a class. It's for cryptid hunters online.
Something about it.
Yeah. I'd love for you to do a pop in and show some of your evidence. We're going to show some tonight, but I'd really love for you to show some of your footprints, and I'd love to buy one from you to show the class.
I got.
Wow.
What in the world?
Is that three-toed?
Yeah,
that's three-toed.
This is only a half of a little bit of plastic I had that I wanted to make sure I got the toes. You know what I mean? But I got.
That had to be hard.
Hang on a second. I got the size right here.
That's not a reptilian.
Look at that.
Holy crap.
Oh, wow.
The one in the middle is missing a toe. Because I went to a TV show a couple years ago and I sent that one to them for evidence. You know what I mean? I sent them this one and the short one. When I got this one back, well, actually, when I got there, they said the big one got broken in half. So we used the little one in the show, which suited their purposes because they tried to say my tracks were emu tracks.
Wow.
But when I got the one in the middle back, it was broken in half and it was missing toe, and I forgot to toe back, of course.
All right. Well, let me show them your evidence too. You just showed that one, so check this out, y'all. This is crazy.
Whoa.
Now you see how that is going into the water. Like maybe that's where the splash is a part of it, There's no denying that. I mean, I don't think an emu does went and dove in the water.
No.
Right.
Come on, y'all. Here's another one.
Yeah.
Well, they even tried to say that there was an emu farm 12 minutes from where I found the track, and that was 4 years ago. And I've been looking for this emu farm ever since, and
some people are just jerks. Check that out, y'all. See how long those toes are?
Yeah, they were 14 inches long, those tracks.
That's pretty intense.
Well, there were two separate trackways. The one trackway, they were 14, the other one, they were 12 inches. So there were 4 creatures. That was crazy. That was a crazy day. I found that by complete accident. Because I was in this place, and it's only about 20 minutes from my house. It's called Benhouse Park. That's where I do like 80% of my research and investigating back there. Because what year was 1876? A woman named Beth Knox disappeared back there. They never found a trace of her. Gone.
All right. So I found a picture of an emu track online, and it was this is the emu track. And it goes on to explain.
Yeah, they were nothing like the tracks I found because I got comparisons on my phone of tracks I found and emu track right beside them. They look nothing alike.
No, they don't. All right, I want to show everybody this because it's got a person, like a footprint of a human.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll put it up here. While I'm getting this loaded, could you please explain this evidence? It's pretty bizarre to me, but I'd like for you to see. You guys you and your team have been able to go out and look for evidence, and it jumps out at you like this.
Yeah, I found that at a place called Ford State Park. It's about 45 minutes from my house. And the place in Ford is called Quebec Wild Run Area. And that was maybe 100 yards off the hiking trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting ready to bring that down. I just wanted to see, because I mean, those trees would not fall in that manner.
No, I went down.
It's not a natural thing.
No.
I went down there and looked around while my wife stayed on the trail, and there were no stumps where near that or anything where they could have came from. They had to be carried in. And when I got back up to the trail, she was standing there on the trail, pale white, holding her face like this, scared to death. Said she heard something down in the woods walking around, and then she said she heard a chain off, and she grabbed her, and then So, I don't know. Like, the whole day, it was kind of weird because we just went for a hike. No, we didn't really do anything. And the whole way out, she kept hearing something, like we were doing taste something. And I couldn't hear it. She kept saying, "You don't hear that. You don't hear that." I'm like, "Oh, I hear it." But the whole way out, she swears she heard something walking through the woods. I've never seen her that scared before in my life. She was standing there touching that neck with both hands, and she was completely pale white. Completely. Yeah, it's weird. I got the place where I found the track. If you go about a mile further up the creek, you have to cross the creek and go up this little trail up on the mountainside. There's an old cemetery there. It's small. There's only maybe 12 graves in it. There's 2 tombstones. The rest of the graves are marked with this big rock. It's that old, you know. I was up there making a video for the YouTube channel, and I was a little further up the mountain, up above the cemetery, and I was just talking, you know. And then I heard it was about 20 yards to my right, and it sounded like a heavy-set person walking through the woods with me. It kind of kicked me out first, and then started getting intrigued. Because when I was up, there's a big parking lot where you park, and you get out and go whichever way to go. There weren't any cars in the parking lot. There wasn't anything up there. So I'm listening to this, and I'm talking on the video. You know, it seemed like I didn't hear it. I'm paying attention the whole time. And I'm walking down toward the cemetery, and just rambling and talking and blah, blah, listening. I could hear this thing walking the whole way down. It was cool, but it was really freaky at the same time, you know?
I bet.
So I get to the cemetery, and I shut up and hand the camera over. And in the video, you can hear, like it took 2 more steps, like 2 branches breaking.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to hear, but you can hear it. So then I take off to the cemetery. I want to see what's over there. I haven't expected a person or a bear to jump out at me. Nothing. Nothing at all. And I even out around the brush, on the other side of the brush, and nothing. And if there were an animal or something, I would have heard it off. You know, you heard it run through the woods. There was absolutely nothing over there.
Did the noise automatically just stop? Like nothing?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's like so many stories we hear. Right, guys?
I know.
It really is.
See, this is him following Chad.
I'm telling you, it was so bizarre. Oh, wow. I still get like the hair on the back of my neck stands up when I talk about it. It's just, oh.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been chased in the woods. It was really cool, but it was really freaky at the same time.
If y'all don't know, this is the new Cryptid Nation mascot. His name is Sylvester. So he'll be making an appearance throughout the show.
He was a door prize at the festival. Yeah.
Yeah, I won him.
Yes, he was. He was.
He got one of the good ones.
So
I got a good, nice antique bracelet too, so that was okay.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Beautiful vintage. All right, so here's some of the tracks. Well, you showed one just a minute ago. This is an emu track. See how much smaller it is than a human foot?
It's not elongated like the tracks that he has.
So what they said is stupid. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're looking at 3 toes, 2 little and a big one.
Yeah.
And see that's Chadwick's. Now look, it's more like a flipper with separated toes.
You can see whatever has a humanoid like it. You know?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I thought you guys would like to see these. Look at those.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And that is not this. That is just not.
No, that is not that.
Look at that. And look at the stride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
So, yeah, in between the track was 3.5 foot. So if you track with that, it's well over 5.5 foot stride, you know?
That's a big stride.
Well, see,
that's a tall creature.
Oh yeah, yeah. When I first walked over there and saw that, because the first thing I saw were the 2 trackways coming up out of the water, bang, and then there were just tracks. That sandbank completely covered with tracks everywhere. And I'm looking around them. First thing I thought, someone had a kid over there with one of the dinosaur slippers and was running something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking jokes. But then I stopped and I started looking. My tracks were only going in about an 1/8 inch. Some of those 1.5, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, they were getting in so deep that sand was falling back down in it. Because I went and got plastic and stuff to cast them, you know. I was like, I got to cast some of these. I got to go do something. So I flew into the hardware store, plastic, flew clear back up there. And by that time, my wife was meeting me. She was working. She worked in Town at the time. And she was like, for a way or something. Because when I first found this track, I was blowing her phone up like crazy. Like, look what I found. You're not going to believe it. This is incredible. And she said she'd meet me up there after work, and, you know, we did some stuff. So, and I'm looking, I'm like, it was hard to find good ones to cast. Like I said, they were down in so far that the sand fell back down there. So whatever these things were, they were super heavy.
Yeah.
If my tracks really got in like 1/8 of an inch, these things were in like 2.5 inches. These things had to be at least 700-800 pounds. At least.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Then, we're mixing plastic before, and I pulled a couple of them and started mixing up a little bit more. I hear a corridor shut. I look. Here comes the demon. This guy. Oh, man, this guy. He wouldn't take his eyes off of me. He just eyeballed me like hard, would not staring at me. I'm like, how you doing? He wouldn't say a word, just staring at me. I'm like, hey, man, you see this? You seeing this or what? He looked around and he just right back on me. It's so weird. And he wouldn't say a word. He walked over, starts rubbing out the cracks with his foot. So I jump up and I start screaming at him and, telling him, "Stop, you doing?" My wife said she was so scared he was going to wreck for like a stupid reason because I had down, I was going up screaming. That really made me mad. He just went over and started rubbing him out. Then he stopped and just started staring at me again. I'm like, "Hey, man, come on, level with me. Have you ever seen anything like this before?" And he looked at me. He looked back at me and said, "Yeah, you'll have that." He turned around and just struck and I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. That was so weird. So weird. I never expected something. I never expected doing this. I never in a million years expected to find anything like that. Because like I said, those tracks were just everywhere. They completely covered that sandbag. I mean, they were everywhere. No rubber trees in it. It was like they were running around looking for something. I don't know. Because I'm a pretty decent tracker. And I was trying to see if I could figure out where they left. And I couldn't find it. I'm guessing they might have backed down into the water and up or down the creek, maybe. But
right.
That's pretty cool, though, dude.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. He just
like weird, so
he didn't keep right. I don't know. Something was off about him. And someone asked me another show I was on a couple weeks ago. Asked if I'd seen him before that or after that. I've never seen the same guy again. Because like I said, I'm up there a lot investigating in that area. And I see game wardens a lot. And I've never seen that same guy again. And that
makes you wonder.
Yeah.
I think he might have been Men in Black or something. Just checking
That's
you out.
what I'm saying.
Outfit on.
That's what they were.
Or a shapeshifter. What if that was?
Yeah. Yeah.
You hear about people being approached by Men in Black that
right
honestly are more alien than they are human, because
their
they try to
not quite right. There's something off about them. Yeah, something was
off.
And like I told the other person, I wanted to get his name. He didn't give me his name. He didn't have a name tag. Most of them have their name on there.
Sure.
They do.
Yeah.
I've got somebody I want you to meet. Because he was on the alien type path where you're on the scripted. Well, you got the alien too, but I'm just saying you've had these experiences. He's older than you. You've been doing this a while. I want you to hear what happened to him.
Okay.
Very similar to this, because I think there's some things alike. Y'all could compare notes and really be an eye opener for a lot of people.
Cool.
I'll put that together. They are, Linda. She's right. Men in Black are more scary than cryptids. She's right. I mean, I've seen accounts where their face doesn't look natural. Their eyes, it's like nobody's home. And they're frightening, saying, "Okay, I will take your camera. You will not remember this." And they will think to get every little piece of evidence. And then when the police show up, he said he was with you. No, we don't know who he is, and everything's gone.
Yep.
So, yeah. I can't wait to introduce you guys. This is going to be something. I've got to have you both back on and let's discuss this. This is going to be great. Oh my God, that's so cool. All right, so you've got this evidence, and one's kind of yucky, but we're going to show it anyway. We were just, what I'm talking about, right? Okay, we looked at this, and these trees look like they were broken off and stacked.
Yeah.
That is not a natural formation.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, because I went down to look at that, and like I said, there were no stumps anywhere close. They could have just fell. There weren't any stumps anywhere near them.
I saw about that. Yes, they do have a more pale complexion, and they slimy. I've heard their skin is shiny, kind of like it would have a slimy feeling. Oh, God. Oh, my nightmares tonight. Okay, check this one out. And this I see often, especially after a storm. But that is broken at a certain spot and nothing else has fallen on it.
Right.
And it's splintered when it snapped, so it had to be kind of green. It wasn't rotten for sure. So how did it get busted? Something had to like pull it down, right? Like,
it seemed like,
running through.
Yeah.
That's a good catch. I wouldn't have thought of it, but that's a good catch. Okay, now I'm going to throw this back. I'm going to put this up because this is yucky. Okay, so this is scat.
Yep.
A whole lot of scat. And there's a water bottle right there. Is that for comparison or was it found like that?
Yeah, I put that there for comparison. Because it's almost around with the water bottle.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that is not a cow.
No.
That is not a cow.
Or a horse? No. And it's not fair because we don't have that big here. Nowhere near that big. That'd be a 1,500-pound bear.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. So what was that?
About it was like full of bug exoskeletons and stuff. It was
Wow.
This is the size of the water bottle. This same kind. I had one sitting here to show you how big it counted out it is. That's about
huge.
How pound it was. It was huge.
It also looks like there's vegetation in there, not just protein.
Yeah. It was like rats and some kind of plant material.
Yeah.
And we found that in the same area, maybe a mile stream from the track where I found the tracks.
Wow.
That's why I get back there so much. I get so much activity in this place.
Christy, that is Bigfoot poop. That is Bigfoot poop. And thank God it didn't like shat on somebody.
Yeah.
Last chat, sharded, whatever you want to call it.
If that thing was terrible, it would have messed up.
Oh my God. I used to have a monkey that would do that in his hand and throw it at you. And knowing how gross it was. So, he was terrible.
Knock you down.
Oh, he was terrible. So I was just thinking, I wonder, because I've heard there's evidence of Bigfoot using tools.
Yeah.
I know that there's some of monkeys started using tools recently.
Yeah.
Saw footage of it and I was shocked.
Yeah.
And alligators acting more tame. I mean, there's some really strange turn of events that's happening with animals right now. Just something strange. All right, so here's another one. You don't see where that stick came from. Clearly, it didn't grow on the rock. So something broke it off, found it, and stuck it there.
Yeah.
Is that hole big enough to want to walk over it, or what was happening there?
I just saw it laying on the rock, so took a picture of it.
Yeah, that's not
they dropped it.
Either. Yeah.
What is it?
They could have been going to make one of those things they make.
Yeah.
Maybe dropped it. Yeah. Yeah. This thing. Maybe he was toting it and he dropped it.
Yeah, one of those things. Yeah. I don't know what to call that. So yeah.
I wonder if he was making like a lean-to or something.
I don't know. The squirrels were pretty big around. They were heavy. So if something or someone did that, they had to be pretty strong because I wouldn't have been able to pick any of those up.
No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
Wow. Okay, I do have a few questions for you, and some of them are pretty interesting. I'm just going to tell you. And so, you just let's chat through them because I try not to ask the same questions other people do because that's, gets old after a minute. So yeah. All right. Do you believe Bigfoot is actually a flesh and blood creature, or could it be connected to the same phenomenon behind UFO encounters and the missing time experiences? Because we're talking about it being interdimensional.
Right.
What are your feelings? I mean, we don't know. There's no way to know yet. But
Yeah,
what do you feel
really is for sure. I'm not leaning for the blood animal, more physical, I really think it's from another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what our collective here, the three of us, I'm speaking for you guys, but we've had people on and we all
Yeah, we
agree.
talk about it all the time. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because some of these
My tongue's not working, Gwen. I can't get my words out, Gwen. Thank you. That's a constant thing. These two have to translate for me.
There you go.
All right, now here's another one. Okay, so a lot of witnesses claim Bigfoot appears right before or after strange lights in the sky or some type of alien experience. Usually there's either a paranormal or alien thing, and then bam, there's Bigfoot. We've noticed that there's been a correlation. So do you think the government is aware of this phenomena and they are connected, and then intentionally keeping people focused on the monster side of things instead of it, putting this together?
That's possible. I mean, it's very possible. I mean, there was an encounter, when was it? 70s, 60s, and 70s, not far from here, a town called Uniontown. And Stan Wolf covered it. A big ship came down, put it in a field, and these two for, I guess 10 foot, got out of the ship and started walking along the coast toward people. And the guy shot over the one's head. I think they said he had like tracer bullets rifle, and he shot over the head with the first one. The second one, he hit the creature, and he said it sounded like a rock dropping in water when it hit.
Oh my!
And then when it hit, they turned around, headed back toward the ship. That's a weird one. Yeah, Steve covered that. I think it was back in the early 70s. I want to say. I'm not quite sure that, but he's seen he's like a lot of correlation between UFOs and Bigfoot. A lot. Yeah. There was where these two girls were waiting for a ride, like in front of their house. I think it was in Lake Road. That's not far from here either. But they saw a UFO in the sky above the forest over across the way. And they said, all this thing run out of the woods for all intents and purposes, a Bigfoot, I guess. Ran across the road over in the woods under the UFO, and he said it had a big ball of light in its hand. So I don't know. That's a weird one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Stan, you covered some pretty strange ones. That's for sure.
I just can't get over those tracks and them telling you that they were emu. And that is clearly not the case.
That cracked me up too. I'm like, okay, I've seen emus. I've seen their tracks. They're short and stubby. What he showed was
I used to ride them. Get on them and ride.
He can't make that track because his feet will not let it.
Right. That's what I mean. Man, after that, I did so much research on it. 6 foot tall emu only have 6 to 7 inch track, and they barely 6 foot tall.
Yeah, there's no way they could make that stride, even if their feet were exactly the same.
Right. Right.
And emus tend to make short, quick steps because they're fast, so they move real fast. Right. So they don't stride very far. They stride enough to get the next footprint down, then the next, then the next, then the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, they move quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, whatever I found, there was 3.5 feet between each step. So whatever they had to be tall, very tall.
Goodness.
And that was March 26, 2021. And I'm still trying to figure this out. That was 5 years ago. And I keep going back to the same place. I've gone to that spot once a week for the last 5 years now and haven't found anything.
Wow.
When we took cast, it started pouring down rain and rain for 2 days. And we went back up and it was done raining, washed all the tracks away.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back up a week later, nothing. So we went back up another week later, and there was a single track going down along the side of the train bank into the water. And after that, I haven't seen anything there since. I mean, I've had other weird experiences there, just not in that spot. Further up the creek, you know, the cemetery, and on the hillside, I had a trail camera, maybe 200 yards from where I found the track. It caught a weird anomaly in the sky. When I first saw it, I thought it was like a star or a planet or something, you know? Because that's what it looked like. It was up the sky and night video. Then it started to like move a little bit, started to morph around a little bit, and then smaller came out of it, went back into it. It's crazy. It's on my YouTube channel too. It's a wild video. It was weird.
Awesome.
I have no idea what that thing was.
Wow.
Yeah. I get so weird stuff.
Okay, let's see. We did that one. And we did that one. Okay, here we go. Some people claim alien encounters feel cold and clinical, and yet Bigfoot encounters feel like ancient and spiritual. So did either experience leave you feeling like humanity is not the top of the food chain? The difference, first seeing them together, Yeah, Blaze Shirt's the bomb, Rez. Thank you for giving it to him. Yes, he did.
Yep.
I've had times out in the woods where I felt like I might not be top of the food chain. That's for sure. I went for a solstice hike in 2023. And you can see this video on my YouTube too. There's something in the tree standing and watching me, and its eyes are about that far apart because its eyes are glowing, and you can tell they're about that far apart. Whatever this was huge. And I went back a day or two later and measured up the tree because it was standing beside a tree. I measured the tree to where its eyes were, and it was 13 foot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my soul.
Yeah. And you can stand and watch it. You can see it close its eyes, open its eyes, and turn it at one point. And all I did was looked at it and said, "Oh, that's how you beat," and started walking again. It was weird.
Gosh.
It's like it reset my brain and not pay attention to it. It was crazy.
That is nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's a wild go.
Did you get to live to tell stories like this? Is pretty amazing in itself, man.
No joke. All right.
I swear, almost every time you go out, something happens. I mean, lately, I haven't been having too much happen, but maybe 7 or 8 times out of 10 I go out, something happens. I've been seeing UFOs in the sky around here since I was 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a near-death experience? Because sometimes something really bizarre and shocking can put you on a supernatural spectrum, is what I call it.
2022, I had a brain aneurysm. It should have killed me. Almost died. The neurologists and doctors were completely shocked that I made a full recovery.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. They said that the people that had kind of atheism had killed 8 out of 10 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so quit smoking, and I mean, I smoke vape. I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm trying to quit vape. Yeah. See, I always thought I had a little bit of something before that, because I get like strong feelings about stuff. And it'll happen, and it's weird. But ever since that happened, it seems like I cracked something open. It's a lot stronger. Like when I'm out in the woods and something's about to pop off, 9 times out of 10, I know what's going to happen. You know, I just get a weird feeling. The head back of my neck stands up, the stomach is weird, and then stuff starts happening. It's crazy.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
I can't explain it. It's there.
All right, so I've got to ask this one. Just 2 left. All right, so, whoops, I almost had it. Okay, if tomorrow undeniable proof came out about aliens and Bigfoot, which we've already been told with the full disclosure that aliens exist.
Yes.
There's something going on that we've caught in the sky or caught on the ground and had these experiences. But let's say that, you know, it comes out, aliens, Bigfoot, here it is. Let's say they're on a talk show or something. Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you feel, how do you feel that information would affect humanity? I mean, what would it affect first? Religion, science, government credibility, or society itself? I know what I think about it. I think it would affect the government's credibility because they've been hiding it all this time.
Right.
But that's just me.
Well, government's credibility went away a long time ago, so.
Good point. Good point. And in Black kind of tore that up. I think science, there's been a lot of credible, wonderful things that have come out of science, and it was reverse engineering things that we discovered.
Right.
And it was marketed to us that they came up with it. Something that a lot of science stuff would be discredited. Like microwaves and air conditioning, things that we've been able to.
Like I was saying earlier, radio transistors.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of stuff has transistors in it. A lot of stuff we use now.
A lot of stuff we use now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's the last one. What is the one thing you saw during your alien Bigfoot encounter? I know they're not together, they're separate, but anyway, that still terrifies you to this day because you know it was absolutely real. Or maybe there's something in both that you've dealt with so far.
Yeah, both.
I'd say how tall that creature by the tree was. That freaked me out. That thing was huge.
Can imagine.
And you could tell by seeing its eyes how like its head was massive. It had to be huge. Ugh, it's creepy.
I bet.
That is freaky. That's crazy.
That's like
you guys have
I'll watch that video and I still get freaked out. And it's like, I was no more than 15 feet away from it. That thing's going to reach out and grab me. That's it.
Then he even had a Chadwick sandwich, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's been picking me out of his teeth.
Yeah, I'm short, so he probably would have just stepped on me or something, just walked over.
Poor Glenn would have just been a grease spot right there on the ground.
There you go. That's me. There lies me in that spot there.
There was Glenn.
Well, Blaine, that thing would have had to be
what that thing was because it max whatever it was huge. I mean, it could have been whatever his track because where I got it was maybe 2.5 miles from where I found the track.
Man.
Yeah.
Just see, the only thing I can compare to it that I have seen is when I was in Iraq, dude, I saw a jinn come out of the wall.
Really?
Dude, this thing was, and it's not like you see it on Aladdin, you know, it wasn't a cute little thing. This thing was butt ugly. It had this big freaking melon head and these little beady eyes and made Austin Powers' teeth look like good teeth. Dude, it was like,
oh. Yeah, I like the stories about the jinn.
Dude,
you need to go watch his episode.
Yeah, so
here it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the best recreation I'd ever seen. They almost identical to what I saw come out of the wall.
Really?
It's
dude,
amazing.
This thing was about, I guess, 12, 13 foot tall.
Yeah.
Probably about 5.5, 6 foot wide.
Oh.
And it looked like the Incredible Hulk on steroids. Because this thing had muscles on muscles on muscles. And then when it finally realized I could see it, it charged my ass, knocked me down. I mean, it knocked the wind clean out of me, dude. I thought I'd been hit by a truck.
Wow.
And I'm watching it from behind, when I was on the ground, watching it go past me and go through another wall, and it was gone.
Oh.
So all three of us were on the newest reboot of Monster Quest. So if you can get, Gwen, tell them how to get to it.
Basically, just go to the History Channel, however you can. There's a bunch of different ways, and look up Monster Quest, or just look up Monster Quest. And Season 5, Episode 2, 5, and 6.
Yep.
That's us. Now watch them all because they're great, but we're on 2, 5, and 6.
That's all.
It's on History Channel, on Amazon Prime, Hulu, Apple TV, and Netflix.
Yeah, you just have to look it up, Monster Quest.
Yep. Yeah, we've had some crazy things happen, the three of us. Unfortunately, it wasn't all together, but we've had some things happen all together that were pretty crazy.
We've had some stuff happen all together, yeah.
Yeah, we have. Me and Gwen have had stuff happen together. Me and Lee and her husband Matt have had so much stuff happen with us.
Yeah, we've known each other.
Not even funny.
It's been crazy.
See, that's the thing about me. I go out this stuff up on myself.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. No,
I'll
you
wait
need
till
Boo Buddy.
1 in the morning. I've had my mouth completely alone.
Yeah. Now, I had another investigator tell us that the tree structures are actually energy conductors.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, and that's the reason they know the soul, they know the energy coming out of the soul, and that's why they're put in distinctive patterns like that.
Yeah. Huh.
That's interesting.
Well, that's interesting.
It is.
Yeah, we keep in touch with everybody that's coming on the show, and we get all their theories, and it just makes your wheels turn. Oh, question. This picture here with the buzzard circling, okay, what part of the evidence did you see that? Because that something was dead.
I just looked back on the other day. I was out taking a walk, and I saw circling, and I just had to shot of it. That has nothing to do with any of the evidence.
I was wondering if maybe they had killed something, and therefore it would draw them.
Yeah, they were pretty far away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting pictures. You're a good photographer. There's a lot of really good pictures on your profile. Hey, how can people reach you?
Go to Facebook. I'm Chadwick Gales on Facebook. Instagram, I'm Paranormal Ridge. And YouTube is Chestnut Ridge Paranormal.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
He's got some interesting stuff on YouTube. I've watched a good bit this week because I knew you were coming up and I had nothing else to do but sit on the sofa. So
I know. I got to take Jen's car to the dealership tomorrow. I'm going to put my earbuds in and I'm going to be watching some of your YouTube channel while I'm waiting on the mechanics to fix her truck. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but they're just doing oil change, her heating and air.
Yeah. Go check it out. It's really, honestly, I've seen some good stuff. I didn't watch everything, of course, because you have tons and tons. But I did try to pick out, like, you know, how it'll say, like, this was viewed. So I don't know if you guys look at it like I do, but I always look and see what's viewed the most. And because I know you have said, you've talked about other stuff on other shows and stuff. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get some stuff on the YouTube channel now. I got to put some
Yeah,
more
you
on
filmed with
Facebook.
I saw that you had filmed with Dan, what's his name? Ben
Moore,
Moore?
Dan Benoit, yeah. Yeah, he came
Yeah,
up in March and he did a camp out, 4-day camp out.
Oh wow.
I had him go something.
Right on, man.
he's
Yeah.
He's a headliner for the North Carolina
president.
Bigfoot Festival. He's a headliner for that every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Chad, which area are you in? I think I missed you saying that.
Chestnut Ridge. I'm in Southwest Pennsylvania, Fayette County.
Okay, there you go. That's
Yeah.
what I thought, but I was making sure. Yeah.
Chad, you said Pennsylvania?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm deaf from all the years working around aircraft and all the heavy metal music I've listened to over the years. So I had to ask twice of that.
He gets it.
Well, I'm going to do a shameless plug for the class again, okay?
Do a shameless plug.
Shameless plug. We are doing an online class called Cryptid Encounters, Real Stories, Hidden Truths, and Unexplained Reality. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite, or you can contact Asia. I can't say her name, Deb Piesel.
DePizzle. DePizzle.
She's helping with the class. She's going to help people be able to register because it can be kind of hard to do. And get the tickets and make sure they know about the link and everything. That way, the three of us, including my husband, he's the one in the middle there with me, we are able to focus on getting the class.
He's that other handsome fella.
Him, that other one, the handsome guy. So we're going to be talking about the class. We're going to do an overview, and the format is going to be 2 weeks. There's 4 classes total. Each class is 2 hours. And here's a breakdown, week 1 of what we're doing on Wednesday and Thursday, week 2, Wednesday and Thursday, and then what you'll discover. And who is this class for? It's for truth seekers, paranormal enthusiasts, researchers, anyone ready to explore the unknown. And it's $65 for the 2-week class.
Which isn't
You
bad.
can also reach out to Gwen. She's the producer over the network. I don't want to overload her because she produces all the shows, and she's had surgery. So
let me say this real quick, if y'all don't mind. Everybody that has checked on me, everybody that sent me love, healing energy, even just thought about me. I had to have surgery on my shoulder we thought I did a boo-boo, and come to find out I had a lot of damage in there, just damage. And so I want to thank everybody because I have gotten overwhelming, just a number of just people.
And you're going to keep getting it too, sister.
I know. And I've got 7 more weeks in this plane. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting with me flying and stuff. So.
And Lee, y'all can send it over to me too, since I'm officially retired.
Yay.
Yes.
I can just clap. So.
Yay.
We'll do like they used to do in the 70s. We'll smile.
There you go.
There we go.
I got to say one thing before
Chad, we're going to have to have you back.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll get together.
Let me say my catchphrase real quick.
Oh, yes,
please. Yep, do it.
You guys had a million choices for your entertainment tonight. You chose us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And what's the other thing we've got, Lee?
Yeah, we got something else.
No, we're not going to announce it. Not going to do it yet. Not yet. I've been.
You got to make sure it's right first, right?
Yes, right. And I've been talking since we've been online, so gotta hold on a minute. So check in with Gwen, Asia, Blaine, or myself for the online cryptid class enrollment.
Yep.
All right. Oh, also, I do want to put this out. I can see it. Oh, you did this. You had a million things to watch tonight. Thank you for being with us. Blaine saying I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm late.
It's okay.
Out there.
But we do. I say that for a reason because we appreciate you guys. Like you said, you had a million choices of your entertainment. You chose us. That means a lot to us 3. And Chad, we thank you for coming on, brother, man.
Yes, thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And then
it was awesome.
It went too
And
quick.
here's one last thing. It did. It flew. It flew.
And when they're mad,
Yeah.
you're sitting there going, God, is this ever going to end? But
Like, what's happening? Yep.
Haven't had too many of those, but sometimes.
No, you don't.
And Blaine, you got to do this too.
We find really good guests for our shows.
We do.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Do that one, Blaine, please.
If you are a soldier or a veteran and you have suicidal thoughts, please call 988. Talk to somebody. We've lost too many of our veteran brothers and sisters. 22 a day. That's 22 a day too many that have passed, that have went away because they didn't talk to someone. And this goes for anybody, not just military. Anybody. Please, you can call the same number. It's free. It's confidential. And if you don't want to talk to somebody else, they have a chat. You can go into a chat room in there. Yep. If you want to talk to somebody live, you don't want to call them, call me. I will gladly
all of us.
All of us. Call us.
Yes, we will. We've had too much of this, especially this month. We are here and we are all together in this.
Yep.
And my phone is available. My time is available. My heart's available. And my prayers go out to all of you. Yep, well, thank you, everybody, for watching Cryptid Nation. Yep. And thank you, Chadwick Gales, for being on the show. And he will be back. So be watching.
Yes, Chadwick. Thank you, brother.
Yes, thank you so much.
Definitely. Thanks, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Everyone.